Ever wake up super early in the morning? It's still dark out, everything's still and quiet, and you find yourself lying there with a heavy, gripping fear. It's like all of a sudden you're face to face with just how fragile your life is. Maybe you're thinking about something you've been procrastinating on, something that's been hanging over your head. And it's like, maybe everything will be okay, but what if? It's scary to realize how the rug can be pulled away at any moment. Now, you've had these mornings, right? Sometimes they happen over and over. Now, I've had those periods where I found myself waking up every morning in fear for weeks on end. Now, here's the thing. You notice how easy it is to feel that fear when you first wake up in the morning? That's because as you were sleeping, you became more open and receptive to your inner feelings. You let your guard down that you normally have up to protect yourself during the day. But here's what you may not realize. That gripping fear that you feel so strong in the morning, it's always with you. The rest of the time, when your ego guard is up, it numbs you from that feeling. But it's still there. And it's seriously affecting your decisions every day. This is why you're not getting your goals. This is why your life stays stuck in a state of stuckness. Now imagine this. You have no fear at all. It just doesn't exist. Even when you wake up early in the morning, there's nothing like that there. Only stillness. Only presence. Now imagine always being in a constant state of peace and presence. You have rock solid security and confidence in yourself at all times. You just feel alert, aware, alive, effortlessly. What sorts of decisions would you make in this state? Empowered ones, right? You take advantage of mad opportunities. Your whole life would be a constant adventure of oneness and joy and empowerment. Now, this is a better state to be in, isn't it? And you see what's stopping you from living in this state all the time? Just one thing. The fear. You see that? Just let go of the fear. And you would be in the most powerful position right now. Now, I'm going to show you how that fear is only a feeling. And you can let go of a little or a lot of it. And it takes no time at all to do. All right? So just think about something that gets you afraid. Think about something that you wouldn't want to have happen to you. Maybe it's getting sick. Maybe it's losing all your money. Maybe it's having the IRS come after you. Just think of your worst fear right now. And notice that feeling. It's that same gripping feeling that you feel, but it's been kind of underneath the radar, underneath the surface. And make no mistake, you're feeling this anyway, 24/7. But now you're aware of it. So just invite up this fear. And you notice the tendency to want to push this fear down. It's like, hey, I can't operate. I can't do what I do during the day walking around in this fear. And so we pretend that it's not there. We numb ourselves to the feeling. But now that you feel it, obviously it is here. Now, instead of saying no to the fear, rejecting it, which doesn't make it go away, by the way, right? Let's do something different. Could you say yes to that fear? Just say yes to it. Could you say yes to that fear even more? And could you say yes to that fear even more? And even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And just say yes to it. That's it. 3 simple letters. Y-E-S. Just say yes to that fear. And say yes to it even more. And even more. And even more. Now notice how you feel. See if you feel a little bit lighter, a little bit more empowered. Now, because you have some energy flowing now, see if you're feeling lighter, you're letting it go. You got some momentum of letting go now. Now, invite up even more fear. Reach deeper now. Pull it up. So you're on a roll. Let's take advantage of this. Now just allow this fear to come up and get out of the way. It's like take a virtual step back. It's like getting out of the doorway. You're leaving the passageway open for whatever wants to go through. You're not blocking it. So just get out of the way now. Allow this fear to come up and just watch it pass through. Watch it leave. You could even imagine an open door right in front of you. A door that just opens out into space. Just imagine this fear going right on through. And watch it leave even more. And you feel it moving? See, this is how easy it is. When you just get out of the way and you let it leave. It leaves. Now reach down. Bring up even more fear. Invite it up. Deeper fear now. See, these feelings, they're like layers of sediment. You have lighter layers at the top, but it gets denser and denser and denser. It's because those deeper feelings are compacted. And the deeper you get, the heavier it gets. But it's okay, because it's all the same. It's all the same fear. And if you can let go of a bit of fear at the surface, you can let go of the deepest fear, all the same. So welcome it up. Now it's just a feeling. Let go of placing any value on it. Let go of making it out to be something that is anything other than a feeling. Just let go of your story about it. And whether it's at the top or if it's at the bottom, it's the exact same fear. So just let it come up. Open up and just allow it to leave. Allow it to leave even more. And even more. And even more. And even more. And notice, the more you let go, you just continually get lighter and lighter. Now see if you could reach down even deeper now. Pull up some really deep, dark fear. It's okay, it's just a feeling. Let go of any story about it. The story is just a story. And the feeling is just a feeling. So allow this fear to arise even deeper now. Allow it to come up. Now open up even wider. And that door that you have, if you're envisioning a door, make it a bigger door. Huge one. Like a big garage door. And just let this fear just spill on out. And just stay out of the way. Don't stand in the doorway. Step back and watch it pass through. And even more. And even more. And even more. And what if you could let all of your fear go? Not just some of it, but all of it. Every last drop of it. And what if it's just a decision? What if you could decide right now to let go of all fear? What would that feel like? And all you have to do now is just let the fear go. Open up. And allow it to leave. And just watch it leave even more. And 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 notice how you feel now. And you could even take a look at that scary situation. See if you're as afraid now as you were before. And if it's something that maybe you're procrastinating on, see if you still need to procrastinate. Or if you need to do anything at all. See if you have clarity and purpose now. See, just notice how you feel. It's empowering, right? And when you feel just fearless, empty of any of that gripping, clutching feeling, it's exquisite, right? You're just open, alive. And coming from this place, you see, the fear has no basis. It's not even real, which means you can let it all go. Now, the secret to letting it all go is how much you open up your releasing muscle. Now, this takes a special focus and a consistency to get good at it. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this in 9 days at the Awakening to the Real You retreat that I'm hosting in Europe. You see, you have a choice. You can let that fear cloud your thinking and ruin your life, because right now it's subconsciously pulling you down 24/7 until you take it out. It's time to take it out. Click below and join me. It's time to see what you can really do when you wake up and live fearlessly.